everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn with Ruhi Tandon. Today in this video we will learn about components of food. What are these carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals? These are called nutrients and nutrients are called component. What are nutrients? Nutrients are the components of food that helps us to grow, provide energy and keep us away from diseases. If any nutrients will be not taken regularly, then you can go through the deficiency of diseases. Nutrients are carbohydrates, gives us energy. There are two types. Example, milk, chapati, fruits, potato. Fats gives us energy, but if we will eat it in excess, then we can lead through obesity. Example, meat, butter, cheese, cream, etc. Proteins important for our growth and repair our body. Example, lean meat, chicken, fish, egg, oats, almond, etc. Vitamins protect us from diseases and keep our bones, eyes, teeth and gums healthy. There are 5 types. Example, fruits, vegetables, milk, etc. Next is minerals. They help us to develop and stay healthy and for the growth of our body. They are important. There are 7 types. Example, meat, milk and its products, cereals, vegetables. Now carbohydrate. Carbohydrate are of 2 types, starch and sugar. Starch. When a white structure comes out when we cut potato or wash rice, is called starch. Excess starch is not good for our body. Sugar. You all know that we added it to our foods to make it tasty and sweet. Test for starch. If we want to know that in the particular food starch is present or not, then we have to follow these steps. First, you have to take one food item. Second, you have to put few drops of iodine solution. And if that food item turns to blue-black color, then that means that starch is present in that food item. Test for protein. First, we have to take one food item and crush it properly. Second, we have to put 2 drops of copper sulfate solution. Third is, we have to put 10 drops of caustic soda. And at last, if that food item turns to violet, then it means that protein is present in that particular food item. Test for fats. First, we have to take one food item. Then, we have to put that food item on a paper. Then, if on the paper oily patches will be there, then it means that fats are present in that food item which we have taken. When we will remove that food item from the paper, then we have to dry the paper as it has water, and then it will dry up and oil will remain there, which means that fat will be present. Vitamins. There are 5 types: vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. Now, what does vitamin A do for us, for our body? It helps us in reproduction and also helps the heart, lungs, kidney and keeps our skin and eyes healthy. Example, eggs, milk, green vegetable. Vitamin C. Necessary for our growth, development and helps body to fight against many diseases. Example, citrus fruits like oranges, tomatoes, red and green bell peppers, etc. Next is vitamin D. It helps in managing the amount of calcium for bones and teeth. Example, bananas, milk, fish, etc. Do you know that sunlight is also the source of vitamin D? From sunlight, we get vitamin D. Vitamin E. It helps to protect the cells from damage caused by free radicals. Example, seeds, nuts, spinach, mustard, etc. Vitamin K helps us to produce healthy bone tissues. Example, green leafy vegetables, fish, meat, egg, cereals, etc. There is a group of vitamins called vitamin B complex. Now next is minerals. Minerals are of 7 types: calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium, potassium, chloride, sulfur. What does calcium do? It enables our blood to clot, muscles to contract, heart to beat, nerves to carry messages from brain to every body part. Example, milk, soya beans, yogurt, cheese, etc. Phosphorus. It is for the formation of teeth and bones. Example, chicken, seafood, nuts. Next is magnesium, needed to stay healthy. Example, almonds, cashews, peanuts, pumpkins. Sodium, keeps the water and electrolyte balance of the body. Important for nerves and muscles to work. Example, salted nuts, fish, frozen breaded meats, etc. Next is potassium, helps our nerves to do functions, muscles to contract, heartbeat stay regular, move nutrients into cells and waste products out of cells. Example, dried fruits, raisins, apricots, potatoes, spinach, broccoli, avocado, etc. Chloride, it helps to keep the fluid inside and outside of a cells in balance. Example, tomatoes, olives, sea salt, etc. Next is, and the last is sulfur. It helps our cells to protect from damaging that can lead to serious diseases. Example, egg, fish, chicken, nuts, seeds, oats, walnuts, etc. Now the next thing is roughage and water. Roughage is mainly provided by the plant products in our food. Example, whole grains, potatoes, pulses, etc. Roughage is important as it absorbs the water, helps us to get rid of undigested food. Water. Water is important as it regulates the temperature of our body. Second, maintain other bodily functions. Third, for survival. Fourth, transportation of nutrients in a body. Fifth, helps throwing out some waste from our body as sweat and urine. Roughage doesn't provide any nutrient, but it is an essential component of our food. Means we need it in our diet. Next is balanced diet. Balanced diet is a diet which contains all the nutrients in the right amount, including roughage and water, required by our body according to our age and lifestyle. Deficiency diseases. Diseases that occur due to the lack of nutrients over a long period of time. Deficiency of one or more nutrients can cause diseases or disorders in our body. Deficiency of protein and carbohydrates. Both. The growth will be stunted, means the growth will stop completely. And second is we will be thin or weak. Deficiency of proteins. The growth will be stagnant. Swelling of face will be there. Discoloration of hair. Skin diseases and diarrhea. Deficiency of vitamins and minerals both. Diseases and disorders will be there. Deficiency of fat. Dry rashes, hair loss, and we will have weaker immune system. It's a table of diseases and disorders caused by vitamins and minerals, and in this I will tell you the symptoms of them. Vitamin A, loss of vision. Symptoms: poor vision, loss of vision in darkness, and sometimes complete loss of vision. Vitamin B1, beriberi. Symptoms: weak muscles, very little energy to work. Vitamin C, scurvy. Symptoms: bleeding gums, wounds take longer time to heal. Vitamin D, rickets. Symptoms: bone becomes soft and bent. Calcium, bone and tooth decay. Symptoms: weak bones will be there and tooth will decay. Iodine, goiter. Symptoms: glands in the neck appear swollen and mental disability in children. Iron, anemia. Symptoms: weakness will be there. Do you know, if we will wash the vegetables or fruits after peeling them, then some vitamins or minerals can be lost, as the skin contains vitamins and minerals. So we don't have to wash them after peeling. Okay. Likewise, if we wash the rice or pulses again and again repeatedly, then it will remove some vitamins and minerals which were present in them. So we don't have to wash rice or pulses again and again with water. Okay. So overcooking also can be a reason for loss of several nutrients. If excess water is used during cooking and later it's thrown away, vitamin C can easily get destroyed by cooking. So we don't have to cook vitamin C, as it will be destroyed by cooking. Thank you everyone. If you like this video and understood the topic, so please like the video, subscribe my channel, comment below, fill the Google form via the given link, and you can watch my previous videos via given link in description box of playlist of science and mathematics. Thank you everyone.